Okie dokie dokie. Welcome to this week's Screen Sanctum Live. See if anyone's on. Is anyone waiting? I don't think anyone is in the room yet, so I just wait until I get a visitor. Different view this week, not on the couch. It's been a busy week, busy weekend. Pretty tired. But while I wait, I will just browse the net. Dee dee dee. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Let me just refresh this real fast. Hopefully I didn't ruin anything. I don't think I did. Got to raise the volume a bit. Can't be shy. Yeah, I can't. I had to get closer to the mic maybe. I don't know. All right. Do. Post this on my socials. Dun-dun-dun. And then I need, I always forget where I have this picture. There it is. That'll work. Do. Clips, what's going on? How's your day going? What's on your mind? What are you up to? I am just posting the links. Watching anything cool lately? Any cool shows, movies, anything? I'm doing pretty well. Pretty tired, but just doing my stream every week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. and just waiting for my regulars to hop on. I don't get many non-regulars on my stream, but I don't think I've seen you on here before, Clips. So welcome. Are you a sub to the channel, or did you just happen to see it like in your feed? Because I don't really think I get boosted to many people. Okay, that's looking good. Seattleite, what is going on? We have a new visitor to the, I don't know if they're still on with us, but Clips is on, and I do not remember Clips being on any of our lives before, but we welcome Clips. Got my iced coffee going. What's going on, Seattleite? How's it up there? It's a really nice day today here. Oh, just tired. Kind Assassin is back from her trip to New York. She is in the living room. She's got a lot going on. She's tired, really tired. So I don't think she'll be on. Well, she's not going to be on live tonight, but she's doing some things. Maybe she'll get in the chat. But like I said, we've been busy, really tired. Finally cooling down. Yeah, it over here. It's been warm, obviously, but where we are, it's cooler. And then last week during that heat wave, it was really hot here for a few days, but now it's back to cool. Like I could feel it. It's cool in this room. Yeah, I hope she could get some rest too. So I'll tell her if she doesn't hop in the chat. I'll tell her. I already told her everyone was asking about her last week when she was away, and she smiled. Clips. What's on my mind is I want to play basketball. Play some basketball. Where are you from? Are you from the States? Are you out of state? How's the weather there? Like, I'm in California. If I wanted to play ball, I got my ball in my trunk. Plenty of hoops. Plenty of hoops. But yeah, do you sub to my channel and you saw my live, or did you just stumble across it? Oh, for the school. I always wished I was good at basketball. I would have loved to play on a real basketball team. I'm I was never good enough, but that would be fun. True Seattleite. Have you ever seen any of the Salem's Lots? I knew there was an older movie, but then I heard there was like a newer-ish movie with Rob Lowe, and now they're coming out with another. I think it's a Netflix movie or might be a series, but I've never seen any of them. But everyone who's commented has told me I should probably see it. Also, if you guys are on iPhones, did you update your phone today? Because iOS 18 came out. True says, never watched or read anything for it. Yeah, same. I'm not big on horror, so yes. I don't watch too many Stephen King things. So the main thing about iOS 18 that I like is that finally, after shoot, Android has had this, I think, since they've come out. And I used to use Android, but you could finally put your apps on the bottom. Like that's all I really wanted to be able to do was put my apps on the bottom of the phone. Clip says, how can I be social to people because I'm an introvert? Oh, it's hard. I was the same way. I don't know if you're in high school or college, but when I was in high school, I was on the baseball team, and like you would think someone on a sports team would be popular and have a lot of friends, but I was still quiet and shy. Like I didn't talk to anybody. It's hard. Like it's really hard. But the best thing to do is find somebody with your interests, someone who likes the same sport as you or movies or anything. Yeah, I thought it might be easier now because everyone usually will have, like, I didn't have social media obviously when I was in high school. So if you know someone in your class, that you chat with every now and then, you could get like their Instagram or something and just chat with them and see what movies interest them, if they also play sports. And then if they do, you could play basketball with them. But it's been a long time since I've been in school, put it that way. You guys looking forward to Agatha All Along tomorrow? I think tomorrow is Agatha and the Penguin. I'm excited for both of them. I did enjoy the Batman, and I did enjoy the little bit of the Penguin we got in the Batman. So I think like that show will be pretty cool, but I'm really interested in Agatha. True says she was super shy around new people. I just came up with a few questions to always use when I meet new people. That's a good idea because the hardest thing is saying something to someone, whether it's someone you just want to hang out with. Like I would always feel like I'm bothering someone and they don't want to be bothered, and why should I say anything? But yeah, if you have a set of questions that you're confident about, then that's a really good idea. And Clips, you're not the only person like in your school who feels that way. There's probably hundreds of other kids that maybe want to be your friend and play basketball with you, and they just don't know how to start a conversation. But I digress. So yeah, I'm definitely going to watch Agatha. I'll probably react to it. I've heard it. Well, I almost spilled my coffee. I heard it's got really good reviews too so far. Dun, dun, dun. I kind of enjoyed going live on the couch last week. It was so comfortable. Oh my God, I forgot to move. How embarrassing. All right. How embarrassing. I always forget that there sometimes. Even in some of my videos, I have it there. Dun, dun, dun. Usually people start hopping on around 7:15. I wonder if I should start my stream at 7:15 or change it to another day, but I think Tuesdays are good. So Clips, if you're still on, what are you into TV show wise? Do you like, I don't even know if you would even watch shows like Community. Those were a long time ago. Um, I don't know. What are you watching as far as TV and movies? I've been watching Community, Rick and Morty, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Invincible, One Punch Man, Marvel stuff, DC stuff, a whole bunch of stuff. Do, do, do. Forgot to check the stream health. It is good. Cool. Just browsing the net over here. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Ah. Oh, I could do a pin. I've never really tried this. If I do like, let's see. If I do that and then I pin it, I hate that that's there. It's so annoying. How are you supposed to pin it if there's something? There we go. And then I go pin. And now it's pinned. Do, 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 do. It's just me. Damn, it's 7:15 already. I definitely know if the OGs aren't on by 7:15 that it's a busy day and they probably won't be hopping on. Guess I could throw this up until some people come because I want to get the pod mic USB very soon. The white one looks nice, but what else do I want? I have the Rodecaster Duo, but I do eventually want to get the Pro 2. That is beautiful. And what else do I want to get? Oh, yeah. I want to get the Streamer X. I had it for like a couple of days and I returned it. So I wanted to use it for what I'm using the Rodecaster for, but you really can't. But this is, I think it's better than my Elgato HD 60S Plus. Because you could use regular headset, could use XLR. It's so cool. We shall see. Thing that I hate is that you can't buy the Pod Mic USB in a store. So if you go to shopping nearby, yeah, they don't sell it anywhere. Yeah, Best Buy never has it. You have to get it delivered there. Ah, man. Oh, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. This one, if you want to buy it, yeah, they could ship it, get it by tomorrow. Hmm. I am curious. So pickup would be available Friday, but if I order within 39 minutes, hmm. Huh. Do do do. Did I watch 6x3? Yeah, I watched. Yeah, 6x3 should be on YouTube. Oh no, 6x2. Oh no, what am I talking about? Sorry, yes, 6x3 I watched last week. So it went to Patreon last week. It'll be on YouTube tomorrow. That's the the Beth Stick Rick Stinkt, I think. That episode was crazy. And I watched 6-4 today for Patreon. That's the one with the Knight family. That one was crazy too. But Beth Ricks, I can't even pronounce it. Yeah. Beth falling in love with Space Beth. That was wild. Oh my God. Let's see. Put that in the cart. And then the kids catching them and being like super ick playing the video game. Yeah, that was crazy. What the freak is going on? Let's see. Do 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 do. I think you told me. I don't remember if you said 6-3 or 6-4 was your favorite, but they were both really good. Yeah, that was a wild ass episode. I think my favorite part is when she told Rick, like confessing, and he didn't come out and say it, but in not so many words, he basically said he's done it himself. So it's like, don't even worry about it. But the one 6-4, the Knight family, whatever it was called, that episode would have been nuts if it was like rated R, because it was crazy. It was kind of spooky. But I mean, you're on my Patreons. I don't know if you were on it today, but it's up there. And I also posted episode 3 of Ninja Turtles. Shira, what's up? Am I looking forward to the new Venom movie? I am looking forward to the new Venom movie. I liked the last two ones. They were fun. I liked the first one better. The second one I think was just too short. I think it needed, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, 30 more minutes would have been cool. But I did like them, and I think the third one trailer wise anyway, looks to be the best out of all of them. You never know until you see it, but I can't wait. I still need to see Beetlejuice. And what else am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to Craven. I don't think it's going to be great, but we'll see what they're doing. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, so today on Patreon, I posted, yeah, 6 4 of Rick and Morty, Night Family, crazy. And then 1 3 of Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That one was called Raph Thinks It Through. The first 4 episodes of that are pretty cool. You get 4 perspectives of each brother. I didn't get to episode 4 yet, but then after that, I guess they'll like hit the ground running for the season with the brothers like together. So that's cool. Shearer cannot wait for Craven. He's a dangerous Spider-Man villain in the comics. The only thing I know about him, or why I know about him, um, is the video game Spider-Man 2, because Craven was the main villain. And in the game, Craven was huge. Like Aaron Taylor Johnson got bulked up for this, but like comic book, I guess, and video game Craven is ridiculously big. You know, like comic book big. So I'm looking forward to it. Are you going to be watching Agatha tomorrow? I think it drops tomorrow at 6 Pacific, which is cool. I like that it's not midnight like some of the other, well, the first few Marvel shows were always midnight drops. So now at least 6 o'clock is nice because if I can't find a place to immediately download it, then I'll have to use this other software that kind of records it and it's live. So it'll take like 45 minutes and I'd still be able to watch the episode at 7 and edit it and put it up that night or at least the next morning rather than being on at midnight and just being so tired and then watching it and just falling asleep. Shearer finishing up Star Trek Discovery. Maybe I'll wait till the beginning of October to watch Agatha. That'll be good. It is, I think it's 9 episodes. I believe the first 2 are tomorrow. So that's 2. Then the last 2 are on the same day. That's 4. So that's 5. So it's 7 weeks, I believe. So starting tomorrow, it'll be 6 weeks. So that's not too bad. It'll be, oh, it ends, it literally ends the day before Halloween, I think. Yeah, because we're going somewhere on Halloween, and I think the finale is October 30th. Doo-doo-doo. What's going on in your neck of the woods tonight, Shira? Oh, man. So, you know what I was thinking of doing? And this all hinges on the amount of people um, who are in my Discord. I could do a live like this and talk so you could hear me here. And then I could do a audio like live in Discord and then I could hear you guys talk. I always wanted to test it. Doo-doo. True and Shira. So yeah, 6 p.m. tomorrow, I will be all about Agatha. Oh, yeah, that's right. So it'll be 2 episodes tomorrow. So maybe I'll watch one, or maybe I'll watch them both tomorrow, react to them both tomorrow, and then post one tomorrow night, and then post another one in the morning. But then I also, oh no, I watched it today. So tomorrow morning, I have to edit Rick and Morty. My Salem's Lot reaction, trailer reaction that I put up is so funny because I think one of the first things I said was I don't know anything about Salem's Lot, not the book, not the movies, not anything. Like, I don't know anything. And I'm watching the trailer and it looked like there were zombies in it. And people got mad, but not a lot of people. Most people were very helpful and pointed out that they're actually vampires, which I didn't know. And that makes it even creepier. True says, what's Agatha about? Never saw WandaVision. Oh, Agatha, I can't really tell you because it would spoil it. You just have to watch WandaVision. Agatha is a big character in it. So it's like, actually, it really isn't a spoiler because I don't know. No one really knows what this show is going to be besides she's finding other witches to walk the witches' road. That's basically all we really know. It is a sequel, but they were saying it's like actually the second kind of part of a trilogy where WandaVision was the first part, Agatha All Along is the second part, and then the Vision show that's coming whenever is the third part. Like, I don't think it ties into a movie. I don't think Wanda's going to be in it, maybe at the end. I don't know. Shira said soon season 3 of Heartstopper will be coming out, so double dosage of Joe Locke. Everyone, I didn't even know who he was until this, but apparently he's really good because I've never heard anyone have anything bad to say about him. Shira, she's a character from the Fantastic Four in the comic. Yes, Shira would know way more about the comic stuff. I didn't read them. Boomhauer, what's up? What is he? Hi ho, neighborinos. Nice. I like that. The good thing about WandaVision is, again, it was one of the best shows. It's not that many episodes, and some of the episodes are short. So you could probably knock WandaVision out, I would say. I could watch it in a day because they're not like hour and a half long. The first episode, I think, is 22 minutes. The second episode, I think, is like 28 minutes. And then they're like 35, 40 because the way they kind of made them like old-timey sitcoms and also paced the episodes. Like if an episode took place in like the 60s, they kind of paced that episode like a real 1960s TV show, so they're like pretty quick. It's Boomhauer and Chris seem to always log in at the same time. Are you guys related, best friends, roommates? Are you in the same place? Always, Boomhauer and Chris are always fashionably late. Oh, Boomhauer and Chris, are you guys looking forward to WandaVision? I mean, Agatha. Okay, Chris says, cannot wait for Agatha All Along, but will not spoil anything here. Yeah, I've read a couple of things, and the thing that I know it's not a spoiler, but if an actor says you're all going to be very happy by this, and they don't tell us what this is, we kind of know what it's going to be because if the thing that they're saying is a deep cut, why would I be excited about it? I don't even know what it is. So it kind of has to be something that everybody knows. Boomhauer says, what's weird is Chris is my actual name. Oh, shoot. Chris says, I'm late, but not fashionably. I can't dress myself to save my life. Are we the same person, Chris? Chris said, his name is really Boom. This is why I love my people. Everybody is so chillin' here. We had a new person earlier, Clips. I think it's a boy. I'm not too sure, but high school student who wants to play basketball and is shy to make new friends, but I think they're gone now. Shira says, what's your full name? Chris B. Mr. Boom? Is it going to be something like, what did they name Oswald Cobblepot? Ozcob? they said it was more grounded that his name is Oz Cobb rather than Oswald Cobblepot. So boom how. I honestly think Oswald Cobblepot is a very grounded name. Oh. Also, 1 week later, still loving Star Wars Outlaws. It did get, oh no, it got an update, I think Tuesday morning. So it did get its second update, and we are still loving it, but it still has a couple of glitches. So sometimes you get a little frustrated when you're doing a mission and it just freezes, but what are you going to do? Shira has really been getting into The Boys, such a great show. I need to watch that. I don't think I'm going to react to it, but I want to watch it. Kind Assassin watched the first season, or maybe the first two seasons, but I think she stopped. Boom, I can't read. Boom, Harryitis. Boom says it's really, really good. Buy also not. A channel that I follow started to react to Young Justice, and bam, 2 strikes later, they had to stop. Yo, it's crazy. You know how I watched Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling is the first show to give me a legitimate strike. I did episode 1, I was fine. I did episode 2, and it got like a copyright ineligible to be monetized, and that's not bad. That just means I could either, clip it and try to, you know, get it past the censors or whatever you say, or you can fight it in 2 ways. You could write a letter saying basically like, I don't think this should be copywritten. What do you think? And they say, oh, you're right, and they, remove it, or they say you're wrong and they keep it. Then you could like legitimately fight it, and if you lose, you get a strike, like a real strike. I never do that one. I always just write a quick letter, and if they say no, then whatever. So I wrote the letter and explained it, and instead of them saying no, it's going to stay like this, they gave me a strike, and that's not supposed to happen. And yeah, that stays on for 2 whole months. So if they got two and you risk, and the third one you get your channel removed, yeah, it's not worth it. Chris says, nope, I'm being a dork. Boom, here it is if you break it up. And it's boom, there it is. Yeah, the thing that kind of the only thing about YouTube or about the big production companies and stuff like Universal, Warner Brothers, I understand if they want to make a video ineligible. I understand I'm watching their show and putting portions of their show on the internet. I understand most of it is clipped out. If they want to say I can't monetize it and I fight it and I lose, okay, that's fine. The dumbest thing is when you can't monetize a trailer reaction. Like, that makes no sense to me. The trailer is free. Anyone could watch a trailer. There are channels that like all they do is repost trailers, which I think is a cool idea because not everybody follows like Warner Brothers and Disney on YouTube, but they might follow like the trailer channel that'll just repost the trailers. But like Salem's Lot, ineligible because of the trailer, which is weird. And then I think most Warner Brothers does it. The Wolfman teaser trailer reaction, ineligible. So it's crazy. Like, it's a trailer. I know I don't have a lot of subs, but if mine is getting ineligible, everyone's is. It doesn't matter if you're me, New Rock Stars, Heroes Reforged, friggin' late to the party, or even whatchamacallit, Blind Wave. Like, why would you make like if Blind Wave is doing a trailer reaction and they have 1 million or 2 million subs, why would you demonetize that? Like, wouldn't you want them to do it so more people could see your movies out? It's so crazy. Chris says, well, I'm not smart. We established this. Oh my God. Kira, what's up? Kira loves Salem's Lot, the book, and the original TV movie. Boomhauer says, shit, that's right. Saw your thumbnail on Salem's Lot. Does it look good? I love the book and the old movie. The trailer to me, it was intriguing. I don't like horror, and I don't like, not I don't like, I get scared. I'm a chicken. So I don't watch stuff like that because I don't like to be scared. I've never seen the original, never read the book. So I don't know. But watching this trailer, really, the trailer was really good. Like, it made me want to see this movie. And everyone's telling me to watch the original. Boomhauer says Jinx. So yeah, it did look. The only thing is, people were clowning me because I thought they were zombies and they're really vampires. But when I was watching the trailer, I could have swore they showed like the street and there was nobody there, and you're behind like the main character, and then he turns around, he looks into the house, turns back around, and there's a whole bunch of people there, and they looked like zombies. So I was like, "Is this a zombie thing?" And they were like, "They're vampires, you idiot." Kira said Salem's Lot messed her up for a while as a kid. It was a little before my time, but my brother let me watch his VCR copy. So this sounds like a similar story to me. When I was a kid, like 10 years old maybe, I would say somewhere between 8, 9, 10, 11, I would go to my grandmother's. She lived in like an apartment, and we would visit her. And for some reason, she had a VHS cassette tape of the old Children of the Corn and would play it. I'm like, I don't want to watch Children of the Corn. Why do you put this in every time I come over? I don't even think my brothers like horror movies like that. And I mean, they are like 8 years older. So they were like teenagers. I'm like, who's Children of the Corn for? Like, or why are you watching this? Like, what's going on? You're not soft if horror gets to you. Thank you. Boomhauer says Malachi. Malachi, is that a reference to Salem's Lot? I know that's a biblical person, I believe. Do, do, do. Oh, the redhead in Children of the Corn. The original? Or, and it's funny that you mentioned that the Salem's Lot was a miniseries. It sounds like a lot of Stephen King's work, like it was a miniseries, like all of these things that I remember as being movies. Like, I thought it was a movie, like in the movies, and I thought the original Salem's Lot was a movie in the movies. But I guess they were both made for TV miniseries. Children of the Corn is terrifying too. I think they remade that one as well, right? Let's see. 1984. So if it came out, yeah, I was older than 4. Yeah, they did one in 2020. Children are demons. And the other thing is, so Children of the Corn, obviously, the were the kids the bad ones in that? Because I did learn that in Salem's Lot, I think a kid is a vampire. I'm guessing Stephen King just loves like torturing kids in his books because it is a clown that tortures kids. Like, the kids are not safe in the Stephen King cinematic or book universe. Who was in the remake? 2020. Children of the Corn 2020. The cast. Anyone recognizable? Kate Moira. No. I don't recognize any of the kids or the people in that cast. Let's see. Children of the Corn, 1984. The movie is set in a fictional town of Nebraska. I thought all of his books took place in Massachusetts. Kira says she always watched Tales from the Crypt Demon Night when October comes around. I know Tales from the Crypt was a show, but they had a movie too. Oh, Maine. Sorry. Yeah, Maine. But this one, yeah, Children of the Corn says, sorry, Nebraska. What was I looking up again? Oh, yeah, Tales from the Crypt Demon Night, 1995. That's crazy. How was the movie? Because weren't the TV shows just him telling stories? Like the Crypt Keeper would come on and say, this is what happened," and then you watch it. Was the Crypt Keeper in the movie, like in the movie, or did he just introduce it like he did the TV shows? Tales from the Crypt, 7 seasons. It says not to be confused with Tales from the Crypt movie from 1972. That's interesting. That I didn't know. So was the show based on the old movie? Consists of 5 separate segments based on short stories from the EC comic series Tales from the Crypt. So I guess it was. American Horror Anthology. This is the show. Yeah, it was based on the EC comic series. Boomhauer says a couple of peeps in the newer Children of the Corn are also in the Lord of the Rings stuff. Bruce Spence has been in some big stuff. Interesting. The series is hosted by the Crypt Keeper, a wisecracking corpse performed by several puppeteers and voiced by John Kasser. That's funny. Because it was on HBO, it didn't have to be censored. We all know that. Format, each episode begins with a shot of the Crypt Keeper. Yeah. Spin-off. The success of the series led Universal to make a 3-picture deal. So the films were Tales from the Crypt Presents Demon Night was the first one. What else? Oh, 3 weeks. 3 weeks before starting prep on Demon Night, a psychological thriller called Dead Easy, Universal changed its mind, canceled Dead Easy, and had the creative team make Tales from the Crypt Presents Bordello of Blood instead. The film Ritual was not produced as a Tales from the Crypt film, but is considered to be a third entry. So I don't know if any of you saw the movie Ritual, but it says that's supposed to be part of it. Let's see, what did I miss? Shira says there's also Tales from the Dark Side. That series was good. Kira says, why do bad things always happen in Maine? I wonder. Boomhauer says, also loved Amazing Stories. Kira says, yes, Boomhauer. Oh my God, I'm tired. Boomhauer says, because it's so dark, cold in Maine. That could be it. I mean, yeah. And I think, is that where Stephen King is from? Let's see. Yeah, he was born in Maine, so that makes sense. It's crazy how many books that dude has written. I can't even come up with an idea for like one story. If you told me write a 5-page short story, I wouldn't be able to come up with anything. And this guy and so many other people just like, oh, I could write 50 books. Oh, this is interesting. Some of the most famous people to have starred in Tales from the Crypt episodes. There's a lot of people in this. I'll just put it up. I can't say all the names, but this is crazy. Look at all these people. If you could, I don't know if you could see it, but those are some big names. Stephen King is a strange duck. His interviews, wow. I don't think I've ever actually heard him talk. Chris said so many people had cameos in that show. I never watched it because, once again, I'm scared. But come on. Don Rickles was in it. Wayne Newton, Schwarzenegger, John Stamos, Jonathan Banks. That's a pretty cool one. Katie Seagal. Jesus. Yeah. Joe Pesci. Stephen King played the cleaner in Sons of Anarchy. That's another show I heard was amazing and I've never seen. Also, I've never watched Sopranos either. Ooh, excuse me. Finished all my coffee. Jonathan Banks he was in season 5 of Community and he was in Breaking Bad. He was Mike Ehrmantraut in Breaking Bad, and he was what's his name? And he's the one who took over for Chevy Chase in season 5 of Community. Great actor. Do 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 do. Oh boy. So what was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was gonna say. So this week we were going to do the thing. Oh crap! Sorry, I just gotta make that smaller. The Kind Assassin was going to come on, and then we would again have you guys tell us cool shows to watch, and then we were going to write them down and literally pick one like on stream. But to everyone who hopped on a little bit later, she's really like, we're both really tired, but she's been doing a lot, traveling and stuff, and she just wanted to relax and not come on today. So next Tuesday, hopefully we could do that where once everyone's on, hopefully everyone can get on a little bit early. We'll go through, tell us the shows. We'll put them in like a spreadsheet or something, and then we'll pick one. Shira says, it's probably late over there. Did you just start it? How late am I? Oh, I started at the same time every week, 7 p.m. my time. I think, Shira, you and I think you and True Seattleite got on at 7:20. And then I think Kira was around 7:30, and then Chris and Boomhauer were around like 7:35. But always here at 7. Like I said, every week, if you guys think this is too late, I could start 30 minutes earlier, but I understand everyone's in different time zones, so um, it all depends. I could start at 6:30. I could start at 6. Boomhauer says, unfortunately, I work till 9, so I can't make it at this. Again, 9 is 7. Oh, so when I start, you're just getting off work. All right. So then I guess 7 is fine. Oh, I missed this one. Chris said, I have to rewatch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've forgotten so much from that show. Yeah, rewatch it. Rewatch it with me. Kira says, yeah, we have to match your schedule. No worries. I'm just happy you guys hop on. Like, I'm never mad. Like, if you guys can't make it, and I'm not like, screw those guys. Like, no, I don't think that way. I feel fortunate when you all hop on. So it is what it is. But I don't know. Again, I could ask, like, how is Tuesday? Does everyone like Tuesday? Boomhauer says, what I've seen of 99 is really good. We'll watch it at some point. So Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Rick and Morty, Community, the shows that I'm watching. All right. And this is what I'll say, and this is just my personal opinion. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right now, I'm only in season, what am I in? Season 3, I think. Brooklyn Nine-Nine so far is perfect. It is freaking hilarious. Every episode outdoes itself. Like, it's, to me, perfect so far. Rick and Morty, I am in season 6. To me, perfect show so far. There's never been an episode that I didn't like or didn't find funny. Community, season 6. So I'm in the last season. Season 5 disappointed me after Troy left. And right now, season 6, I think is good. Like, season 1, 2, 3, and 4 to me were perfect. And then to me, it just got, it's not as good in season 5. And then Shirley left in season 6 again. So that's 3 people gone. It's just like, if the show was just okay, I'd be like, oh, the show is, it's been good. But the show was damn near perfect for 4 seasons to me. And now it's just good. But a good show is fine. It's just hard. Like, usually, like Parks and Rec, season 1 is not that good. Season 2 is good. And then from like the middle of season 2 to the end is great. Like, you usually want your show to go like that. Shira says, I've seen channels start to react to Golden Girls. I was actually thinking about doing that because I actually, I, I, I listen to it sometimes at night to fall asleep. True likes Tuesdays. Boomhauer, my barometer for comedies is Arrested Development. Arrested Development is another one that was, I can't, well, not, I don't want to say I can't believe it got canceled. No one watched it, even though it's also, to me, the original seasons are perfect, and then the Netflix ones, since they remixed it or like recut it, it's a lot better than when it first aired. But yeah, Arrested Development is so good. Boomhauer, Tuesday is good. Chris says, one reactor I follow has started Lost. Everyone loves Lost. To me, it's too long, and I don't particularly like hour-long episodes to react to. It's a pain to edit them. I love doing quick 25 to 30 minute or 45 minutes. Like Invincible was 45. Fallout was like 40, 45. They're fine, but I just get, I don't know, if it's over an hour, for a series, it's just a lot of work. That's why I like that Tales of the Ninja Turtles is 20 minutes. The thing that I did notice is Community's new season, since it wasn't on NBC, it was on Yahoo or something. They actually made the episodes like 3 minutes longer. They used to be 20 to 22 minutes, and now they're like 25 minutes. Boomhauer, we watched Golden Girls when I was a kid. What I remember was pretty damn good. Golden Girls is another, probably one of the best shows of all time, sitcoms. Boomhauer says, meh, shouldn't have spread Lost into so many seasons. I've heard that too. Shira, yeah, the episode is 45 minutes plus. It's a lot to edit. It is, and it's also like a lot to watch. And then also to me, Lost like is a really good show. Like I want to. The best reactions for me is like laughing, being scared, and stuff. Like what I don't think I would have a good reaction watching Lost. I would just be like, okay, ooh, okay, you know? So I think when it comes to doing a reaction video, I would be a boring watch for like Lost. Even Breaking Bad, one of my favorite shows, probably my top two favorite shows of all time. I know there are some scenes where you're going to be like, holy shit, right? But it's just a lot of anticipation. It's just a very clever show. And I don't think if I reacted to Breaking Bad, it would be worthwhile for someone to watch. Chris says, we need Golden Girls, the next generation. That would be cool. It'd be really hard to cast that, though. Oh, shoot, it's past 8. I got to get going. All right, so we all agreed we could keep it at 7, which is fine. I'll be back on, hopefully with the Kind Assassin next week at 7. And hopefully we could do that poll where we, again, write down all the shows and we'll pick one to watch. Yeah, we'll see what it's all about. True says, I went to Miami once and there was a channel that just played Golden Girls. That's actually cool of them to do that. Boomhauer says Breaking Bad was inevitable of the best shows I never want to watch again. Yeah, I think one day I might go back to it, but it was just so perfect. It's like when it was on, you didn't want it to end and you're like, oh, let's do more, right? But now looking back, it was perfectly ended. Fine. Kira says, I thought Lost was Survivor, so had it in my mind it was people sleeping with each other and voting off the island. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Well, again, thank you to everyone for hopping on. Keep an eye out on the channel because tomorrow morning I should have Rick and Morty season 6 episode 3 on YouTube. That one is Bethic Rickstinct. And then later on, I'll try to watch the first episode of Agatha and have that reaction like immediately on Patreon. Then I'll edit it for YouTube. I'll watch the second episode. And if I don't have time, I'll edit it Thursday morning. So, oh man, it was a good one. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all. One last question. Sometimes I'll do an impromptu live stream. I'll try to always keep it at 7. It's just sometimes I'm bored and, I'll just go live. Just wanted to throw it out there. All right, guys. We'll see you all next week and I'll see you in the comments. So thanks again for hopping on. Have a good night. Peace, guys.